Dhairya, how are you?
I'm great, Nidhi. How are you?
I'm great. First things first, big day coming up, few hours to go. How does it feel?
Oh, I had a bit of nerves yesterday when the first screening was happening. Because before that, I was pretty confident because I had a few reviews from the people that you know around you that you don't think they'll be honest. So I thought I was safe. But the moment the screening started, and then I could just feel a bit of nerves that you know what now your friends are watching it. So what's their reaction going to be like?
Yeah.
But I feel very content and happy after last night's screening. But again, excited because now the real test is now, right? Because up till
Yeah.
now everything has been great. The teaser, the trailer, the music has been received so well.
Hmm.
Now it's the final test tonight, and I mean I really hope that the trend just continues.
I'm sure it will. So, what was the reaction of everyone else after the screener?
Oh, such good things, a wave of good things. I was like, is it me? Are they talking about me?
That's
So
nice.
yeah, just a lot of good things to hear last night. I couldn't
That's
sleep after
amazing.
that.
It's okay. It's time to wake up now. You can't sleep anymore. Good things are happening now.
Definitely not tonight. We all four, five of us are gonna be in a room. Uh,
Ah,
we have to be together. Today is the big night.
I know you're having quite a year because it started with 83 and now Gehraiyaan. So besides the co-stars in Gehraiyaan and Shakun Batra, what attracted you to the film?
The story, the people who are making the film. And I think my biggest sell, I was sold the moment I knew that this was Shakun's film. Because
Hmm.
even if you've seen through some of the interviews that I've given, or the launch where everyone, this story where I've lied about my height, where in my audition I said I'm 6'2", but by the time I got the film, I was like, okay guys, I'm 6'3". Maybe when I finished the film, I was like, okay guys, I'm 6'4". So I was that desperate
Wait,
to be a part of the film.
why did you have to lie about that
because
though?
because I felt like when you're auditioning, the
Hmm.
moment you say 6'4", just sounds so tall, and people they might just not even see my audition. I was like, come on, they have to see my audition first. So 6'2" feels good, normal,
Yeah. Average?
average.
Average? I'm 5'2", so you're like a pole in front of me.
You know how short girls and tall, that's everybody says cute, adorable. So that works.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Uh,
Good enough. So I want to come to Gehraiyaan and your character specifically because, and this is something that I've noticed that you've been absent from a lot of promotions. I was like, oh, where is Dhairya? Because I saw him in the film, but he's not part of all these promotions. So tell me a
no,
little
it
bit
was
about your character.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it was only a few days where I was shooting something else. I couldn't be. But apart from that, I've been part of the film. I've been part of the promotions everywhere. And
Hmm.
my character, I really hope you like my character. I mean, all characters really. But for me, Karan, he's a very relatable character. So, and the choices that he makes, the phase of life where he's stuck. We've all been through that phase where we're trying our best, but it's not good enough, and we're still trying to figure out life. And at the same time, he's a great friend, but not all great friends make great partners. You know
True.
how
True.
we feel about our friends. He's such a sorted guy, sorted girl. I mean, how come anybody is having a trouble, with
Yeah.
him or her? But maybe
Yeah.
he's got a good sense of humor, or at least he thinks he's funny. If nobody else, he's at least going to laugh his own jokes.
Huh. Were there any similarities between Dhairya and Karan?
Yeah, quite a few, quite a few.
Really?
Apart
Okay.
from
Name a
apart
few.
from not being too ambitious or being too laid back, things to borrow from myself really for Karan.
Nice.
And then again, just look around and steal traits from my friends really because an urban boy, been a copywriter. I've worked in a multinational firm where I was a data analyst. So I've seen a bit of that world, and I've seen my
Hmm.
friends. Some traits that I could borrow from them because like a similar upbringing of Karan as well and mine. So I
Hmm.
had people to just look around, and then the lingo that they talk in. How we talk, a bit of
Yeah.
English, a bit of Hindi. It's that. So
Huh.
it's very colloquial, relatable.
That's interesting. And I'm glad you brought up the fact that you used to work in a completely different environment before. So was acting never like a first choice, or how did you
Never.
stumble upon that?
The closest I've come to acting before landing in Bombay was in probably fourth grade, where my school teacher forced me to play Pinocchio in a school
Oh,
play.
that's
and
cute.
and that experience was quite traumatic, because I remember final play happening. All the parents, teachers are all seated in the auditorium. And between me and my co-actor on stage, we forgot our lines. Now we had a full 1 minute or 2 minute discussion on the stage live. He's telling me, it's your line. I'm like, of course not, it's your line. But we got over that. So that was my first experience of acting. I thought that'd probably be my last, but life has better plans for you.
So
And here I am.
how did it happen though?
So after college, again, I was working as a data analyst, and I did that for 2 years. So my plan was get your work experience, have your CV complete, and then apply to
Yeah.
a business school. And so I took my GMAT. Everything was ready. Just when I was applying for it, all this while, a lot of my close friends would tell me, and even I would have that calling or that desire that, you know what, I'd look at pictures. I'd be like, man, this could be me. I mean, why am I not doing this? So, I
Yeah.
mean, that really, and then the support around me, I mustered up the courage to put my books on hold and just try my hand at modeling. So I started doing that in Delhi. First few months, great. I'm doing some good stuff. Like I'm featured in GQ and these magazines and stuff, I'm doing some commercial work. Like, man, okay. Now, if you want to give this a serious shot, Bombay.
Yeah.
And so I landed in Bombay, met two agencies. One signed me up immediately on the spot. Okay, we'll work with you.
Okay.
And that's the most instinctive decision I've taken in my life. I went back to Delhi, packed my bag, came back to Bombay without knowing anybody in the city. I had a friend of mine, so that I had a roof over my head
Yeah.
for a couple of days. So, and that was good enough to just me to decide to move to Bombay. And that's when I started auditioning over here and figuring out. The first year in Bombay, I was just lost. Like, how does it all work?
It's
Okay, I've
very
moved here.
different. Yeah.
You've moved to a new city and with something that you have no experience in. I thought, okay, modeling, I'll just see what's here. But when you realize, when you come to Bombay, everybody acts. So
Yeah.
like I have I remember I have some experience in acting, but that wasn't a great experience. So now you're getting used to the camera, you're getting used to 100 people gawking at you in an audition, and then the nerves start going up, you're hyperventilating, your heart's beating really fast when you're in front of the camera. So, I mean, you get used to it. And by the time, then after that 1 year, I realized, man, I enjoy this. It's just that I haven't spent that much time with it. I'm not skilled. I'm not experienced enough. If I can really just put in the time and my whole heart and effort in this and put my mind to it, this is doable.
That's good. And I completely understand that because I lived in Bombay for about 2 years. I wasn't there to like be in front of the camera. I was
When were
in
you here?
advertising. I was there, I think, between 2016 and 2018. I was working in advertising.
We were in Bombay together. We moved to Bombay
together.
We
were at the same time. I guess we were exploring at the same time then.
I moved to Bombay in 2016 Jan.
And I moved from Delhi as well. Yeah, been there. Found it. Next time I'm in Delhi, I will let you know. We should definitely catch up.
Or Bombay.
Or Bombay. Bombay's a little bit harder, but definitely we'll catch up. All right, I want to come back to Gehraiyaan. Were there any scenes or sequences that you found particularly challenging? And the reason why I asked that is because we all know the subject, which is very complex. It's about relationships and stuff. And that can take a toll on you, right? So tell me about your experience working in that environment.
I think the environment was extremely conducive and safe is what I'd term it as, because all those workshops and the time we spent before started filming, that really helped. That was so helpful because all of us got so comfortable around each other, knew each other so well. And that shows on camera that, they've not met for the first time, all these characters. And the characters, again, in the story as well, they know each other for a long time. So it was imperative that we spend that time together and get to know each other. And that's exactly what we did. And credit to Shakun, really, because he could foresee all of this. So he made sure that we all got to know each other really well. And I would like to term it as a scene that I was most excited about working. Of course, like you say, intense. There are scenes and those really play in your head. But I remember this one scene, which the moment I read the script, I was so looking forward to that scene. So there's a scene in the film where me and Alicia, we meet after a long time. And now there's a lot of history that's happened, and things that have happened between us. So as a performer, I'm looking for those moments where it's silence and it's just looking at
You
each other,
emote.
and just the
Yeah.
eyes are talking really, and
Yeah.
you're exuding that, and you're receiving that. Those are the moments I'm really looking forward to, and in fact it really lived up to that moment. That I so enjoyed that scene when I was performing it. It felt like those you feel you really yearn for those honest moments as a
Mm.
performer in front of the camera, and I really felt that. It was so satisfying.
And as an
Yeah.
actor, what are your expectations from the film?
That people take notice of me, and I keep growing from here. Of course, I've had a gradual progress from here on, but
Yeah.
and this film had more responsibility from the last part and the last film that I did, 83. I hope that the trajectory continues and that I shoulder more responsibility in the next parts that I get.
Mhm.
And I won't shy away from saying that I worked for it and I want to be the center stage.
Yeah.
I feel I'm ready for it.
Well said. Very well said. Very honest. I like that. So let's move on to some fun things because बहुत
Wow,
ज़्यादा
let's do
serious,
this.
gehri conversations हर जगह पे होती रहती हैं. So
Yeah.
let's do a very new round called rapid fire. But since this is Popcorn Pixel, we'll do a fiery popcorn round. Okay, you just have to give me one word answers, basically whatever comes to your mind first. Don't take too much time, okay? Or I'm gonna deduct points. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Nerves. I feel the nerves.
All right. The first word for you is Shakun Batra.
Brilliant.
Deepika Padukone.
Bomb.
Auditions.
Nerve-wracking at times.
One thing you want people to know about you.
Honesty.
Nice. Where is Gehraiyaan releasing?
Amazon Prime Video, Feb 11th. That is tonight, few hours.
What is the name of your character?
Karan.
What is my name?
Nidhi.
Good job. And last one, for anyone who's not convinced about watching Gehraiyaan, what would you say to them?
Give it a shot. Experience it. You won't regret it.
Nice, great. Well, that's it. Very well played and very quick. Thank you so much. This was a great chat. I'm so glad we got a chance to do it.
I didn't give you a chance to deduct any points, did I?
No, you did not. I will send you a free basket of popcorn after this.
Oh, amazing. I like some caramel as well.
I will do a mixed bag, a combo pack for you.
Hey guys, I'm Dhairya, and if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Popcorn Pixels for more popping conversations with Nidhi.